and then you can come back over. All right. So he's saying, this is Michael Joseph, or the spirit guides of Michael Joseph. Dad fell asleep. Someone took me to see my mom. All right, I'm just going to say this. I'm going to spit this out. This is for entertainment reasons only. Everything's allegedly. I am not God, so I could be wrong. And I pray to God that I'm wrong. But I heard a little voice, and I felt his spirit after I said, you could talk to me. That I'm Katrina. I'm Mystic Brady. I'm Katrina. You could talk to me, you know. We're just trying to find you. So what I heard was Michael Joseph Vaughn was alive from July through February 2022. And I did the dowsing rods many, many times, because at first I felt December. Something changed in December. But I feel like he was definitely alive for a few months. And he went from Ponticello, Idaho to Helena, Montana to Salt Lake City, Utah, but I'm not really sure where in Utah. I got the letter A as a town, but I'm not sure, because I looked at a whole bunch of towns that started with A in Utah, and none of them really jumped out at me. But Salt Lake City and Utah kept coming up. Utah, look for me in Utah. Look for the people in Utah. That person that you might have had a falling out with, that you know of, but you just never thought about again, because you're just like, I'm not gonna worry about that dirtbag, you know. I'm washing my hands of that jerk off type of thing. Someone related to Michael Joseph Vaughn, or Will has overdosed and died. Okay, so I'm thinking that one of the people that had abducted Michael Joseph Vaughn, they have overdosed, or they will overdose, and they have died. So instead of seeing 3 people around a situation, we're down to 2. Then the spirit guide said Brandy and Tyler are afraid to say the names of the people that are really, that they think in the back of their mind might have taken their son. They're afraid. Okay? Or they're just not thinking that person, because they don't have anything to do with that person anymore. But that's why I'm saying this plea to Brandy and Tyler, even though you think that all these months have gone by and you have racked your brain, I'm sure, and you've racked your heart to think of who it could be. Please, do it again. Write a list. Everybody that you associated with in the past 2 years, and especially since moving to that house. Think about the people when you first moved to that house. I don't even know when you moved to that house, but they're showing me boxes, and they're saying when you first moved there. Might even be associated with one of your jobs, like a coworker or somebody you dealt with. You just don't deal with them anymore, and haven't for years, and you're not even thinking that it could be them. But is this somebody that you used to know, that you guys used to know? Maybe even they came over your house once or twice, and then you were like, we're cutting them out of our life because they're whacked out, okay, or they're bad news. And they recently moved. They're recently off the grid, or they moved away, or you just never seen them anymore. They have to be looked into, okay? Michael, now this is messages, and this is very painful, so I'm not going to look at the camera. I'm just going to read it. Michael Joseph Vaughn. Now this is talking to me, because after I said that prayer and that message to him, then I heard this beautiful little voice, and he was shy, but then he also laughs easily. I make him laugh. But he said to me, I don't like when they yell or cry, Trina. He calls me Trina, all right? I don't like when they yell or cry, Trina, especially my mom. I visit the house. I kiss her on her head. I watch my sisters when they sleep. I touch my baby sister's hair. I move things around in my brother and older sister's room to make them smile. I asked about what about your dad, Tyler? And he told me, I punch and kick him. I say, why? Why do you punch and kick your dad, Tyler? Michael? And he says to say monkey. Monkey, why do you punch and kick your dad? And he said, because we love to wrestle. We always wrestle. He's like Superman. I don't want any more crying. I don't want any more crying. I'm sorry, I cried before Michael. Oh, God. I don't want any more crying. I'm safe now. I'm home now in heaven. Trina told me I can talk to her anytime. Yes, you can. I play all day and all night, and I never need to sleep or eat. It's great. Jumping on creeks, jumping on mountains, even the stars. I love you. Please don't cry for me. I'm safe now. I'm at home, but I still see you all. Just tell the whole truth, all the names, even the scary ones, even the scary names. The people who had me, they seem to know everyone in our family. The people who had me, past tense, they seem to know everyone in our family. Mommy, dad, sisters, and brother, names. So mommy and dad just sit and think of all the names, especially the ones that have ties to Utah and Montana, briefly, Montana. They're not blood related. In heaven, I am 10 years old because I wanted to be 10 years old. That's why you talk so mature. He likes Minecraft, Spider-Man, Batman, and he goes, I'm like Spider-Man up here. And I asked him about Summer. He said sometimes he plays with Summer. Okay. Michael Joseph Vaughn cards. Just like I did for Summer's reading, I do pick out 3 cards. Actually, I did 4 cards. I did 4 cards. So I got the Chariot, the World, the 7 of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. Okay, so basically the Chariot was a lot of movement, a lot of driving from place to place, and I told you about the 3 places. Okay, so northeast of Idaho is, I guess, Ponticello, then going over to Helene, Montana, then going down to Utah. The Chariot is journey, movement, and victory over situation. The World card comes up, and that's like the world falling in love with Michael, and the world helping to find Michael. It's a good thing. Both are really positive. A 7 of Wands, that's more a strife, fighting against different things, but thinking also in terms of the number 7. The Queen of Cups came, knows where Michael Joseph Vaughn is, a woman over 25 years, has blue eyes and brownish hair, a soft, gentle, motherly type. Okay, now I got 2 men, and one woman that were in receipt of Michael. Okay, and I described the people in my other videos. I can't go into everything, but I just wanted to end with that location. Okay, I hope it helps. I'm going to continue praying for Michael, and I hope and pray that I am incorrect in that Michael is still alive and we will find him. But either way, find him. All respect for the family members going through hell. All respect for his sisters and brother and grandfather and everybody, especially his mom and dad. And we're going to keep praying for him and all the missing children. God bless.